How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I don't even know. We're going live. We're here talking about Rangers, Celtic fan confronting Connor Goldson as he leaves. He says sayonara to Glasgow. Goodbye. He's away on a plane. Probably never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. Right, when are we going live? Lee Line's going to fire across right now. And come on. There we go. Everybody. Shit. Let's see here. See, we're live. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday afternoon? A bit toasty, a bit humid in here. Windies need open, but don't know what's going on out there. Do I need to hear what's going on out there? Probably not. But Connor Goldson confronted by a Celtic fan as he was in Glasgow Airport. Well, he was actually filmed by a Rangers fan in Glasgow Airport with 5 suitcases, everybody. Five-time suitcase champion. How many trophies did he take with him in those suitcases? None. Things are picking up. I'll wait till a few more people are in the chat, then we're going to play the Connor Goldson audio. It is footage, but on a live stream, I can't really. Well, actually, I say that. I could probably play it on my phone. I'll play it on my phone. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Let's see who posted this on Twitter. Stephen Reeside said it was embarrassing. I mean, it was. It wasn't like a massive dig towards Connor Goldson. If I'm being brutally honest, it was like, all right, big man, didn't work out for you at Rangers. It wasn't hateful enough, and I think in the past you've seen way worse than that. To me, I'm not going to cry about it, but he still got confronted nonetheless. As we will play this, we've got 5 people in the chat. So let's. We will. I've got it here. I'll play it when more people get in because only 7 people are in. So yeah, until then, we'll talk about other things. But anyway, I've heard way worse from both sets of supporters. It's nothing to greet about, but I've seen a lot of people greeting about it. I can see why some people would be annoyed by it. At the end of the day, football players are they're human beings at the end of the day. But we all know that. Some people bang on about that. Oh, they're just like your average person. Yeah, they are, but when you play for football clubs the size of Rangers and Celtic, then you're gonna get confronted like that. 7 people, mate. That's kind of miscalculations why you end up in liquidation. What number did I say? 16 people now, Rab. All right, and that number's going to continue to shoot up as people step away for their lunch or tune in with said lunch. What are we having for lunch, everybody? Tin of Baxter soup? No Baxter soup. No Baxter soup. No Baxter soup. Right, we'll move on to it. McGregor said we'll bounce back into Connor Goldson very soon, whatever transfer news is floating about here. Of course, earlier, Rig, God, I forget how to pronounce his name. Tierney joined Rangers. It means black in whatever language the Czech Republic speak, brother. As I do a Hulk Hogan impersonation. What do they speak? Czech? Makes sense. I think it's a decent sign for Rangers, but it's nothing. Hold on here. What's this comment all about? Is it true Elite Sports are taking you to court for 9.5 million quid? Where's he plucked that from? Doesn't. Rangers dressing room looks like an old man's pub that reeks of pish and whiskey. There's a lot of comment. Rumour is he's injured for Europe. Ceiling fell down on him after this picture. Beg, borrow, and no steal FC. Beg, borrow, and no steal FC. Right, we've got 18, 25 people. Right, Connor Goldson's comments we're going to get to in a minute, but Cal McGregor's comments. This is right. This is like the state of Scottish football. So at the age of 31, he has no desire to slow down. In fact, he's raring to go for another packed schedule as they fight on 4 fronts domestically in Europe. So this is what Cal McGregor said, and the newspapers have absolutely Kyle. They've took the baton here and ran. This is what Callum McGregor said. Celtic or Rangers, what, to win the league? Or I mean, come on. He says, and I quote, "Am I up for another 55 games? Aye, for sure, definitely. I feel fit. I just can't wait to get going. You look at the scenes at the end of last season, that's what this club does to you. You celebrate every trophy like it's the first. Success is so ingrained in the staff, the coaches, the players, and the supporters. When things go a bit wayward, you think this may get taken away from us. It just sharpens everyone up. Last 6 weeks of the season were a prime example of that. We have to bank that experience, of course, but it's important to anyone coming in to understand it right away." So, if you're wondering why the newspapers have picked this up here, it's because he said, "Am I up for another 55 games?" Is that a dig from Cal McGregor? Not really. No, it's not. Because, when you factor in 38 league games, the Cup, and then your European games, Cal McGregor does play about 55 games a season. It is what it is. So, no one can really be acting surprised about it. Right, we've got 40 people in. I think it's time to show the Connor Goldson clip. George Robertson, did he swear at Goldson? Nope, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't swear at him. But again, who's massively surprised that he didn't swear at him? So I'm going to play this on the phone because when you're live, you can't. I mean, I could play the audio on the laptop, but that's no good. If you don't think the 55 is a dig, dearie me. Yeah, but say it was a dig or say it wasn't a dig, doesn't matter. Cal McGregor knows he's got Rangers. He's got Rangers on fucking strings. So regardless if it's a dig or not, personally I think it is a dig, but you can easily look at it and say, well, you know what, they play up roughly about 55 games a season. Dig or no dig, Rangers have dug their own hole, and it's shite. But anyway, Cal McGregor.
Yeah.
Well, ho. Right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Unlucky, big man. Sometimes Rangers doesn't work out for you. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Now, Connor Goldson didn't exactly catch on immediately. A couple of coughs in there. He's like, "Ah, you bastard Celtic fans." Probably wearing a Celtic kit. That's how he knew straight away. He turned around, and then that's when the footage ended. So, is what it is. Calmac will play Rangers on his own this season. I mean, see that clip there. There's nothing in that. That's going to get blown out of proportion. On this video, confront it. I mean, I guess he has confronted Connor Goldson, but the media are going to be like, "Oh, Celtic fan lays final, nail in the coffin for horrendous comment." How do you know it was a Celtic fan? Guess there's no proof, Frankie, but here, everywhere's reporting that it was a Celtic fan. That doesn't necessarily need to be a Celtic fan, but realistically, I doubt it was a Rangers fan. It's at Glasgow Airport. My money would be on a Celtic fan. I'm a betting man. It would be on that. Everywhere's reporting it. Stephen Rayside is saying, this is what he said about it. "I find stuff like this embarrassing. It's not a dig at Celtic fans or any particular fan base. You see other club supporters doing it as well, but the guy's literally just going about his day-to-day life, minding his own business. I don't understand what achieves this. Poor wee guy, Patter." Some guy said, "I've only ever seen this kind of patter from Rangers and Celtic fans. They are embarrassments." That was a Hearts fan that said that. Yes, there is a lot of teams, but we've seen it before. We'll see it a million times. We've seen it last summer, or was it not last summer? A couple of months ago with Todd Cantwell. Everyone knows my opinion on Todd Cantwell. He was walking through the airport and he was getting filmed by a Celtic fan, and it's happened with Celtic players with Rangers fans. It will always happen. It will always happen. Yeah, because Hearts fans are so well behaved. Asked Neil Lennon. Yeah, see, it's funny when other fans like Hibs and Hearts try and take their high horse. There wasn't anything wrong with it. No, there wasn't anything wrong with it. You can say it's about, people might think it's weird confronting a player like that, but as I said at the start of this stream, such a high profile player for such a high profile club, you would be shocked if something like that didn't happen, especially in a day and age where everyone has got a recording device via their phone. And even without that, they'd probably do it. And, you know, Hibs always say about fan trouble, oh, we're going to ban the Old Firm fans, allocations. And then you see them throwing bottle openers at Shankland last season. Sounds like he was actually being genuine. Yeah, a wee bit of sarcasm in there. Your own fans confronted your own players. Remember Barisic and Butland? Absolutely. We did. In the parking lot. Did not quite sure what happened with Barisic, but we did hear the stuff with Butland. You've seen the stuff with Barisic, we didn't quite understand or hear what was going on. Nah, I don't think it was a Rangers fan. I don't think it was. He was lapping it up. You could hear in the sense of his voice that he was lapping it up. But maybe I'm wrong. I would say it's about a 1-10 shot as a Celtic fan. 8-1 it's a Rangers fan. Anyone else want to fire odds about? Go ahead. Go ahead. If we've got 51 people watching this live stream, it is Friday, 26th of July, everybody. And now it's time to look at a bit of, you know, it's time to look at a bit of transfer news, everybody. I've talked a lot about Rangers, but just to wrap up Rangers quickly, of course, they've signed Tierney. Johan Jordan looks like he could be coming in, and Hannibal from Man United looks like he could be on his way in. As Sam Lammers could be set to leave for 2.7 million. Shankland for 3 million could be coming in. And Lyndon Dykes is available, everybody. How brilliant is that? You don't think it was a Celtic fan? Yeah, we're all entitled to our opinions, democracies, and all that good stuff. AR. Was it AR that said about it blown out of proportion like Manchester Airport? You were getting it tight on Glasgow Rangers Nation this morning. Bet that's about Todd Cantwell. Bet that's about Todd Cantwell. Frankie, is it? Was it about Todd Cantwell? A man to have confronted his own fans numerous times, like Cantwell. Yeah. What? Glasgow Rangers Nation. Bunch of fucking diddy men. The thing is, see, because this is folk football, this is a, not a joint chat, it's a non-biased channel, even though it's all banter, right? Because from a Rangers perspective, if I praise Celtic in any slight way or say the league's over, the happy fucking clappers seem to think you're on the other side. Because they're fucking embarrassing that they just can't. No, they're fucking. No, see that pisses me off though. It's actually fucking embarrassing that, because it's almost like you can't say anything bad about the club and you can't praise the other club. So you get all your info for the Daily Rebel or something like that. The Daily Record. And the Sun. And what information was it then, Frankie? Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Now, they were saying you should confront to being a Tim because you were that annoyed. That's what they said, but it was a Tim that said it. Oh, that's a wee bit. What, because I was that annoyed about Cantwell? Who the fuck's not that annoyed about Cantwell? He's a fucking bottle merchant of the highest degree. Yeah, as for Goldson, some guy filmed him. It's getting blown out of proportion, but yeah, we're here to discuss it because you know what? It's controversial, isn't it? People want it discussed. I mean, see if you're not getting annoyed at Rangers pre-season, then I don't know. I don't know. Are they the real supporters? You know, I think there's two ways. He is a bit of a high-profile player. You know, he's been at Rangers for a long time. No, they said you were a Tim and something about you love donations for Tims. Here, if people want to send me money, I think I'm going to not thank them because of who they support. At the end of the day, I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's like saying if you work for a company that supports Celtic, you wouldn't want your paycheck. I mean, come on. Fucking ridiculous, man. Come on. They said they offered you a square. Hold on. What? Who are we talking about here? I can't remember his name, but I might. Let's see. Yeah, it was a Celtic supporter on that channel that was saying that, and he was laughing, saying he should just convert. How shite are your mob? I'm just telling you, Stevie Word in the chat at Glasgow Rangers Nation. But see, they're a bunch of fannies, Glasgow Rangers Nation. They asked me for a collaboration. I said no, and they probably just fucking took it bad. Because why would I want to work with a bunch of fucking diddy men over at the Glasgow Rangers Nation? Oh, you can't say that about Rangers. I fucking can. I'll speak the truth. I'm not in the business to make friends. I'm in the business to speak the truth. I'm not going to fucking pretend it's a great pre-season. We'll get no money. We're selling players for peanuts. The stadium is an absolute mess. We're going to get pumped at the Champions League. Oh, aye, but that's brilliant, isn't it? You know, fucking Todd Cantwell hands in a transfer request like an absolute loser months after saying he's going to win more trophies than Cal McGregor. Clement walks out of his press conference, comes back, and then says Cantwell's leaving. I get it. They show a bit of power. Like, I'm the man, Cantwell. This is to make you look like a dick, Cantwell. But it's just a mess, man. It's just a mess. Ali, well said, Steve. Until the happy clappers take their own head out their arses and actually see what's happening, we will never improve. Exactly. Who the fuck said that? They're talking absolute pish. Who fucking Glasgow Rangers Nation? Let's fucking see who this fanny is then. Fucking loser, the highest degree. Glasgow Rangers Nation. And what was our podcast this morning then? Owen James. I know they're winding me up, but anyway. Let's see. You've been hammering the Huns lately, Stevie. The ones from don't like the truth. Keep it coming. If it was the Heat from getting beat for or it was the Heat for getting beat for a League One team. But what are we supposed to? What are you supposed to say, right? People's banging on that it's pre-season. It is the worst pre-fucking season that I've ever seen. I'm 23, right? Obviously, 12 years ago when you're preparing to play Brecon in League Two, that's not good, right? But see, in terms of where we should be as a club, it's a mess. Letting your best players go for nothing, and when you actually do sell your best players for something, it's peanuts. But what am I supposed to get down like a seal on my stomach, start rolling about, start clapping for fucking mackerel? Is that what I'm supposed to do? It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. You have to call it out, because if you don't call it, then what are you doing? What's the point of being here? There's people on this app that, say something, they say their opinion. Well, that's just me, troops. I don't know if that's me. I'll never see. The only way I would backtrack if I called a player shite and in the next season he stepped up to see if Scott Wright stays and he gets 20 goals, 20 assists. I'll hold my hands up and say, you know what, I got it wrong. They were right. He should have stayed. But yeah, some people don't like hearing the truth. Absolutely, got 78 people watching. But see, back to the whole donations thing, right? What are you supposed to? What am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? If a Celtic fan sends me money, am I supposed to reject? I don't even know. I can't even reject it. What are you supposed to do about that? If someone sends me money and they're not being a dick and they're being genuine, what am I supposed to do? Fuck off. Don't ever send me money again. If people like the content, whether it be from a meltdown perspective or whatever, then it is what it is. Right, let's see. What was that question I wanted to read there? Let me see. More steel at Ibrox and Big Stevie. Cool. You're up in the pish, Michael. Where's that comment I wanted to read there? Has it been deleted? They were saying you're a Tim in disguise. Brilliant. Well, according to Glasgow Rangers Nation, if you take it, you're a Tim. So hold on. There's no way not to take it. They're a bunch of fuck. I don't. Did they say that though? I need to go listen to it. I need to issue a press release. They'll turn on you next time you're at Ibrox. It doesn't sink by them. Quite a few pods call it out, but then you get the fan channels like the Rangers Review and a few others who love Tav, etc. Absolutely. I mean, you've got people, right, saying like, oh, no need to sign Shanklin. Sure, we can sign him. We can sign him on a free in 3 months. And they're saying that in July. So what, we can sign him on a free in October? There's just some people that shouldn't be talking about football, man. And coming up with something like ridiculous like that is fucking. What is there to say? What is there to say? You know, is it illegal to show a bit of passion? How many? I watched the Rangers rabble earlier, right? And you know, I've did impersonations of them before, but they just sit there, slouched back in their seat, depressed at their tits, got nothing to say apart from yeah. Is it illegal to show passion? I think we have sat on the sidelines for fucking too long watching this club do nothing and achieve nothing. Enough is enough. Now, if you want to just accept second place to Celtic and a wee run to the last 16 of the Europa League and then crash out at Hampden against Celtic and walk away with no trophies. Oh, but we might get one in every 3 years. If that is the new normal, then that's fucking shite. No wonder this club will never move forward, because when Celtic lost their 10 in a row and we won it, look at what happened during that season and look at what we've went through, man. It's embarrassing. There's not much to say about it. Well, it is. It's fucking. It's. Oh, brother. Steve Clifford is out on every fan podcast and basically a mouthpiece for the board. Meltdown. Wear your heart on your sleeve, Steve Boy. On you go. Steve Clifford looks like Baron Green back in Danger Mouse. I'm not interested in 2-inch maggots, John. Save that for your grandmaster in the lodge tonight. All they do is steal other people's transfer stories and pass off as their own. Happy clapping bastards, causing them lapping up pitch performances that we are where we are. Exactly, man. I just, the one thing, it's the logic of it. If you call out the team, you're not a real fan. It's a load of shite. But when I end this stream, I'll be over on the Glasgow Rangers Nation. I mean, maybe he's just raging that he doesn't get donations for people. You know what I mean? Anyway. I thought I was, but see, the reason I get donations for like Celtic fans, and I've received donations for Hearts fans, Aberdeen and Hibs fans, right? The only reason I receive them is because I'm impartial and I'm fair, because they are so fucking blind with blue tinted specs. They will defend their team and put down any other team at any other opportunity. Because I'm fair, that's why people send me donations. And what does he think? Does he think I'm getting 10 grand for the Celtic Foundation or something to spout pish? No, because I'm a fair guy. You know, I watched the Celtic Man City game. They were good, regardless if it was City kids or not, even though there was a good couple of players. Us, on the other hand, played United kids and were fucking ranked rotten. Am I supposed to say, well, you know, we were actually great. Celtic were shite. Yeah, they scored 4 goals, 4 great goals, but they were actually shite. Us, on the other hand, we scored no goals, but we were fucking great. No, I can't turn around and say that because it'd be lies, and I don't lie. Tell the truth. Anyway. Look, I'm a Celtic fan. I listen to your channel, mate, because you're fair. Exactly, that's it, though. That's it. See, if you're fair, and I'm not being fair to try and win people over. I'm fair because that's what I am. You know, and I know for a fact when Rangers become good one day, brother, when that happens, right? I'll be giving it to Celtic. But as of right now, yeah, last season they beat us. They didn't even have to play good to beat us. And this season, I've said it before, they don't even have to sign anyone to beat this Rangers team at the current minute, man. It's a mess. But super chat, everyone's waiting for this. 80,000 people, 80 people on the verge of their seat. Please say hail, hail. There you go. £2 donation there. Thank you for Rab, but there you go. Right, what a super chat. Actually, I'll take the heart away. I'll just fuel. That'll just fuel speculation. But thanks, Rab. I appreciate the channel. I mean, this is an impartial channel. This is a neutral channel. I mean, look at the coverage, right? Yesterday for we covered Calmac St Mirren. Last week I went to shitey Arbroath Motherwell for the sake of this channel. You know what I mean? My impartialness knows no bounds. Get a boxing match set up and the proceeds and go to charity, get rid of the asbestos. Anyone got that hail hail clip? Here we go. Stevie keeps it 100. I argued with a guy in my work the other day. He's convinced our squad is in good shape and he's confident going into the season. I mean, what games he watching? I don't get some people. And see, that's it. Some people are blind. Some people are blind and they will just blindly follow their team to the end. And it's the same with every club. It's like even with Jim Goodwin recently at Aberdeen. Bet you people wanted to stick with him. Same with Lennon. All you heard was the Celtic guys want to keep Lennon during that 10-in-a-row season. There's Rangers fans that still think that we should keep Beale. Probably about 5 of them. There's Rangers fans that think we should have kept Gio. There's Rangers fans out there, a lot of them, that thought Beale was the brains behind 55 when it was always Gerrard. And I stuck by Gerrard and I said Beale was a good coach. But some people just need to take a wee taste of their own, get that monobrow sorted. I need to do that, Gary. This light's not doing it any justice. This channel's about to get more cash for Celtic fans than the Palestinians. Pat laying the smackdown there. I feel you will get smashed this season. It'll be mayhem, the likes we've never seen, and the Rangers will get sold. How much would you expect for Cantwell? Put a Celtic top on. I'll never do that. No, I wouldn't do that for all the gold in Wall Street. Die Hard free reference. How would you expect for Cantwell? I would probably say about, I don't know how long he's got left on his deal, to be honest, but probably like 4 million. We signed him for 1.2 with 6 months to go. Has his value dropped since then? I'd say it has, so that's what I would say. Right. What did Glasgow Rangers Nation? I'll need to go listen, right? There's been a lot of made up stuff and a lot of stuff that's been said. Hail hail Celtic and the women's Celtic. I shouldn't have said that. People are going to clip that again. Celtic have had the better team for years. The Rangers board have fucked us every time we're trying to catch up to Celtic. We can't say anything until we get more titles and better in Europe. Son away and sniff more glue. You're buzzing. What then? Yeah. If you put a Celtic top on, does that make you a trans these days? Lol. Come on. Should fight Jake Paul to raise funds for the famous. But no, I don't. I see this whole Tim pish. I don't get it. The comments were going wild. I need to fucking look into this. It was the chat, to be fair. It was in the comments, right? I need to take it back on Glasgow Rangers Nation. A lot of lies being spun here. They're saying that you're a cardboard hun. Our defence is like a fucking cardboard cutout. Well, but yeah, I need to listen to the stream before I call anyone out. Celtic are really just keeping Rangers at arm's length. They could blow Rangers away any season, but they want the Rangers team ambitious. Go watch it, mate. Trust me, right? I'll watch it, Frankie, all right? Weekend at Frankie's. It'll be Friday. I think we just, you live in a world where you can't praise teams. And not the thing is, right? People who watch this channel, and even my channel last season, see from about November up until that Ross County game, this channel's supposed to be, impartial. My channel isn't. I'm Rangers, whatever. I was giving it to Celtic for about 5 months. Any slight draw, any slight defeat, I was getting stuck in. The whole Santa thing, the Rod Stewart giving the fans the middle finger. I was twisting the knife every opportunity I could into Celtic. That's what I was doing. So see this whole "you're a timpish," that's that's crossing a line. I wouldn't want to get glass in his eyes. But here, if it was his comments, then it is what it is. Your channel's well better. Anyway, Stevie, Rod games, a few middle fingers over the years. I'm on about last season though. My money's on the wee guy with the glasses for Glasgow Rangers. Glasgow National going live in 5-1's not happy. Going to address the matter. Whoever's in denial about Rangers not being in a shit place needs to get real. We are going backwards instead of going forwards. I read out the super chat. I read out all the comments. How many of these podcasters here on YouTube actually brick themselves? They don't fucking read it. They don't read the comment. I go through pretty much every comment. Now today, where there's a lot in the chat, it's hard to go into, but Rab. Airdrie. The mighty Airdrie, but not in Airdrie right now. Wasn't anything to do with Owen. You never mentioned Stevie. Right, that's all right. Owen, you never said anything. All right, son. Rangers need money because we need them doing their bit for Scottish football. It can't all be Celtic keeping the flag held high. Stevie Clifford looks like he was the first attempt at Homelander in a tube. Homelander. The boys. The boys. The boys. The boys. The boys. The boys. So let's see. I'm not actually listening to this Glasgow Rangers Nation podcast, but his three comments appear at the bottom. So, but see this Owen guy. I've never watched any of his vid. I'm simply scrolling through his vid right now, and I'm just seeing what the comments are saying, and I can't actually really see any that are pointed towards me. Hold on, let me see here. Cervantes. Dougie1872 says, right, have you seen the YouTubers Big Stevie Cool? The guy jumps on every stupid rumour, same as the Rangers rabble. Use the Daily Rebel for their news. So silly, says Dougie1872. Dougie1872. Right, Dougie1872. Listen here, fanny boys. So silly. I'm the only guy speaking the fucking truth. Looking forward to next season, next weekend. I am. Jump on their live, mon. But here, he's Dougie is firing shots at me and the Rangers rabble for using the Daily Rebel. But see, the thing is, right? See, when it comes to Rangers, I will see the source. I will use it. But see in the Fed, I will debunk it and call out the source. How many times, and everyone will bear witness to this, I've called out the Sun, I've called out the Daily Record, especially Football Scotland for some of the comments a couple of weeks ago, labelling Ibrox disaster and all that. I've called all that out, but you've still got to talk about the news article. CJ Novo, who prides himself in speaking the truth. I remember a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was a month ago, when he was talking about Calvin Phillips to Rangers. He talked about an article that was bogus, but still talked about it. I'll do the exact same. You've got to call out these articles that are bogus. It's like the Morgan Whittaker thing. I talked about that, but who watched my feed? I said it was a load of fucking shite, despite the fact that it was actually from the Daily Record. You can talk about it, but see, that Morgan Whittaker bid was a load of fucking shite. You know what I mean? I'd rather debunk shite nonsense articles than spew shite out my own fucking mouth, which seems to be the case with all these guys. That was just the one you put on the screen. Read the chat. Yeah, it's not like me read the chat. Is there a way to let me see. Is there a way to see? You can get like a live chat replay, but I can't find a live chat replay. To be honest, Big Phil, bored to blame. See, I'm seeing a few people who comment on these streams and this stream, which is fine, brother. Don't worry me. Right, let's see. I can't find any other comments. He's got the same calendar as me though. Does that mean anything? It's on July. John Sutter. All this business should have been done. Right, I'll go back to our comments in a minute. I just wanted to scroll through this. I can't really. Right, there's not much to be seen there. Right, let's see. Almost saying, see, people are making all this shit up. Who cares anyway? The more merrier. You'll get more all views. But see, yeah, I want to be successful on YouTube. But you know what? I would trade every super chat, every view, every subscription if it meant Rangers would fucking dominate and win league titles. I'm not convinced a lot of people on YouTube would do the same. I'd delete it tomorrow. See if it meant we could actually see if me deleting my channel meant we would consistently win leagues again and trophies and get into the Champions League. Fucking, I'd delete it by 4:15. But you know, life isn't that easy. I know a lot of us would do the same with things in your life. Did Alan Hutton not say that you would take 10 million for Goldson and Tav? But see, I've admitted I was wrong. I said that Tav's probably worth between 6 and 10, and look what happened. He's going for $1 million. Fucking look at this idiotic. 20 quid on me. I'll defend you to the end, Craig. What odds are we having on that? Clear to say some of our fans are toxic calling you because you're talking the truth and facts. Yeah. They're basically calling you a Tim and you love getting donations for Tim's. Jazz hands. I love getting them, don't I? Clip it, everybody. Clip it. It must be true. It must be true. You get some gingies and free packs of Spacefarers for my Tav, mate. But see, you know what it is? It's not being rude. See if some Celtics supporter, someone sent £2 earlier. Yeah, did he say the immortal Hulk Hogan, brother? That's what we'll say. That's what we'll transfer the hailstones into, if you catch my drift. Hulk Hogan. He wanted me to say Hulk Hogan, brother. But, you know, he's joking. He's having a bit of banter. He sent me £2. Thank you. He's a Celtic fan. Does some Celtic fan sending me £2 switch my allegiance of the past 23 years on this planet? No amount of money would. I would never sell it. I never in a million years would I sell it. Not a chance. Clubs don't pay much for players over 30 now. Whether you agree or disagree, it's just not done now. True, I guess. Perhaps guilty a bit of blue tinted specs yourself on that one, Stevie. But blue tinted specs. So if you get donations, so what? It'd be different if it was £3. Here, I had someone send me £2, Celtic fan before, right? And he said, go buy yourself a couple of clubs. Obviously, Rangers bought for £1, right? And I think that's just banter, right? Am I supposed to take that bad and sit in my fucking armchair like they do in the Rangers rabble and just stare at the TV like, oh, you said that, you said my club was only worth £1, big man. No, because there's more to fucking life than that. You know what I mean? It's banter. No, it's funny. You can have banter with people in your chats, but these people seem to think it's brilliant. Oh, we're second place, and we're going to be second place to Celtic for the rest of our fucking lifetimes. Oh, that big Stevie Cool. He received £2. Fuck him, but it's all right. They'll call out me more than the board. They'll call out me more than the fucking board. They'll call out me more than the board and the players. The same shiftless pricks that have fucking let this club down time and time again. I don't get it. I've got the blue corner. I'll take the red corner as well. Red, white, and blue. Football's nothing without the partner. Exactly. But see, Pat, Big Owen, seems to be the people in the comments. I'll need to go and listen to hear what he said, though, before I make final judgment. But, Yeah. I'll send you a Celtic strip, wee buddy. No, don't be doing that. They're just looking for someone to blame for our club being shite. Yeah. It's embarrassing though. Celtic fans follow us more than their own club. Bennett's only board member of the 15th 2015, so the board has changed. Craig B, as long as it's decent banter. That is, yeah, decent banter. Set up a square go with your chat and his versus his chat. Well, there's a few people that would have to pick allegiances there. Yeah. As for decent banter, you know, I mean, it is more often than not. You know, the banter turns pretty bogging sometimes. What does the fog stand for? Right, it was like a million years ago, but it sounds good, fog, right? Because we've got other fog channels, but it used to stand for Formula One. Gaming, everybody, but does not stand for that anymore. That was a million years ago. That was a lifetime ago. Frankie, so it's just a brand name anymore. Frog, frightened of Jer's chat. Frog covers all football, so what you accept? Only Rangers fans here. Yeah, that's a fair point. There's a lot of Celtic fans, and I do my streams over on my channel, but see, I just don't get it. Is it about, see, because you support Rangers, you only allowed to talk about Rangers. I mean, the Rangers Rabble do a podcast, the SPFL show. You know, my co-host is a Hearts fan. Some may think he puts the blue tinted specs on, but believe it or not, he probably hates Rangers just as much as he hates Celtic. What am I supposed to do? Disown the guy? Put him out? It's not going to go down that way, folks. It's not going to go down that way. Oh, you get your news through the Daily Rebel. You're a fud. Ah, well, is what it is. At least it ain't Hibs. Exactly. Who knows? Maybe another besides Old Firm Win League. Right, everybody. That's where we're going to end this stream. We're going to dissect this. I'm going to look into some comments. Get the comments on. Get the comments. We're going to look into things. We watch Rangers because you're on rather in front of our eyes, and we don't want to miss 1 second of it. All right, Michael. But that's it, though. It's the same. It seems Celtic lost to Hearts and Kelly in December back to back. I was loving it, man. I was getting stuck in. So who am I to begrudge anyone else getting stuck into us as much as it sucks for me, man? See, every day I wake up, I'm thinking, this club's shite. That's, I wish I was waking up and you get up bouncing your step. Oh, who are we going to sign today? Cannot wait for that 3rd of August match against Hearts. But the reality is, I'm dreading it because I've got no hope. I'm dreading the Dynamo Kiev game because I've got no hope. I wish I was sitting here thinking, we're going to make a dent in the Champions League. This is our year, but it feels anything further from it. It does. It feels really, really fucking shit, brother. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end this live stream. So, yeah. Hearts are always scared to play. Don't the comments wind you up when you see them, Stevie? No, they don't wind me up. I don't care. Yeah. The comments don't bother me. It's more the getting called a Celtic fan because you speak the truth. I know they are comments in themselves. Comments don't bother me. They do not bother me. Not in the slightest. I get told to kill myself in the comments every day. I think I'm going to go and take a big knife to the Tanneil Wristios. Not a chance. Given Owen is English, are you Irish? The Celtic fans are on your side, Stevie. Is he English? I didn't know he was English. But no, I'm not. Welcome to social. Exactly, man. If you don't have the cojones, if you don't have the steel, Rangers don't have the steel. Haha, joke. Oh, I joked about Rangers not having steel. I'm not a real Rangers fan. Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, I've enjoyed this stream. It's been funny, man. It's all banter at the end of the day. It's all banter until it's no banter. But we'll end it in about 45 seconds. Have a good day, Big Bug. Big Stevie Shellick. We'll take you in. No one's taking me in. Reckon we should hijack the Glasgow Nation's next live chat. Tell Owen Stevie call him out. I didn't call him out. But you can comment it if you want. I'll need to induct a thorough investigation into what happened. But yeah, you'll go and tell him. Okay, Frankie. Anyway, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for all the comments. For everybody, all specs of life. No need to greet about it. Anyway, you want to start a brawl? Let's see how that goes. Till next time. Peace.